is my great pleasure to say to you, welcome to Victoria, welcome to British Columbia, and welcome to Canada.
Your Majesty, I beg your pardon, but we must remember to tell these good people that there was a time when that welcome would have sounded rather different than that. Well, you see, had you visited in our founding days, that welcome would have sounded a little more like this. Welcome to Fort Victoria, or welcome to the colony of Vancouver's Island, or welcome to the colony of British Columbia.
Yes, exactly. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's another character from Mrs. Past. Please do introduce yourself, sir.
Yes, well, my name is Amor de Cosmos. My time here was from 1858 to 1897, and I was the second premier of British Columbia.
So, you all might be wondering what we are doing here if we do not technically exist in your time. Quite simple, when you see all of us who have contributed to the founding of this province or this government, well, we were part of the story, which means we are part of the story and always will be part of it. We are the spirit of the place, so to speak.
Yes, and we'd like to take a moment of your time and attention to tell you a little bit more about this place, about British Columbia, and how it grew into the province you know today.
So this land we are on here has been here since the beginning of time, of course, but for our purposes today, we invite you to cast your minds back to the year of 1842.
So, erase every stone and concrete structure you see around you. Erase these Parliament buildings, erase the Royal BC Museum, erase that old Emperor's Hotel, erase it all, replace it with a lightly forested shoreline.
Look around and you can see the little English-speaking people. They have a rich and diverse culture and live in villages scattered along these very shores. And life here is as it has been for many thousands of years until...
It was 1842, and a man named James Douglas.
Me.
Yes, please. Perfect, yes. Hey, James Douglas, he travels from Clover Point over that way, across parklands, and he comes Beacon Hill Park, and makes his way to this spot.
Yes.
And I just need a bit more to your right. This spot. He looks around, takes in the staggering beauty of the place.
Ah, yes. Quite nice.
The staggering beauty of the place.
So beautiful.
Yes, but he is doing more than just looking at the scenery.
Much more. You see, James Douglas is a fur trader, actor of the London-based Hudson's Bay Company. Now, it was the bountiful trade that first brought European settlers here in the late 1700s.
Now, James Douglas and his company know is that the 49th parallel will soon be established as the border between American and British territories. But the southern tip of this island, where we all are, dips just below that 49th parallel. So, to ensure the entire island remains in British hands, physical presence is imperative. James Douglas, he sees this harbor, accessible, detectable, geographically below that 49th parallel. He knows it is the best place for his purposes. Setting up a fort here will ensure the entire island remains in British hands. It will also serve the company beautifully as a seaport.
And so, construction begins on the fort. Oh, what an exciting time. Picture it. Trees are being cut down, logs all different languages are spoken as men with varying backgrounds work together. And finally, a fort is built just beyond that clock tower over there in the distance.
Now, the fort originally lies in between what is now Wharf and Government Street, with the aptly named Fort Street running right through it.
And in 1843, Fort Victoria is officially born, named after the Queen, myself, of course. And the fort's home to a vibrant trade in pearls, supplies, and other goods. And soon the neighboring O'Connor village springs up next to the fort, just west of that bridge there to our north. Also, settlers begin to arrive here and start homesteads, and tiny Fort Victoria grows into the city of Victoria you all know today.
Now, Your Majesty, shall we move on to the origins of British Columbia?
Ah, yes, of course. So in the year 2018, we are the capital city of Victoria, British Columbia. And British Columbia is the westernmost province in the great nation of Canada. But how did this British Columbia come to be?
You might ask.
All right.
Yeah, very good question, yes.
In 1849, as a result of fur trade, this island here on here is then a British colony called Vancouver Island. And before long, Sir James Douglas is appointed governor of this new colony.
But fur begins to fall out of fashion in Europe. Trade wanes and England begins to lose interest in this far-off colony.
But then, in 1858, 1868, something else happened.
Something very exciting,
Something very, very shiny.
valuable,
Valuable.
rhymes with mold. Gold, yes, you guessed it, sir. The Fraser River Gold Rush begins. Thousands of fortune seekers head over to New Caledonia, the mainland of what's now British Columbia.
And life in this part of the world changes forever. Ships arrive right here in this very harbor. Miners spin off seeking goods and supplies for their long and dangerous trek to the gold fields.
It was once a small fur trading outpost that changes overnight into a bustling supply city for hordes of hopeful miners on the way towards that dream of instant riches.
And so, in that very same year, 1858, Sir James Douglas,
Yes.
he travels to Fort Langley, another Hudson's Bay Company fur trading post, located on the Fraser River, to proclaim the mainland of British colony. Now, this is to protect British interest in the gold-rich land, and he calls it a place
How about British Columbia?
as the Queen, myself, of the name. Of course, now in your time, it will be commonly referred to rather snappily as BC. Oh, and this year, BC will soon be celebrating its 160th birthday.
So in 1862, the second great gold rush begins in Caribou. And in 1866, the colony of Vancouver's Island and the colony of British Columbia merged together.
So now in the 1860s, Fort Victoria is outgrowing its fur trade origins, and British Columbia is growing in population, and so the government must go along with it.
So in 1868, the capital city of British Columbia moves from New Westminster on the mainland to right here in Victoria.
Now, is anyone here from Vancouver?
Or been to Vancouver?
Heard of Vancouver? Yes, lovely. Well, we often get the question, what about Vancouver? Why wasn't it the capital of British Columbia? It is by far the largest city in BC.
But not till 1868.
Exactly. In 1868, what we now know of as Vancouver barely exists. There are a few tiny settlements in that area, but nothing to rival the city of Victoria.
Now, a capital city does need capital buildings. We did already